Welcome to the 2018 Ilva Soccer Cup quarterfinals. I'm Dale Schwetz with the USPA Polo Network, and we're bringing you this game live from the International Polo Club Palm Beach, field number 5. This is La Indiana facing off against Tonkawa. Tonkawa, first place team in brackets 1 and 2, and we have La Indiana, 4th place in brackets 3 and 4. Play the cross bracket. 1 plays against 4, 2 against 3, and vice versa. And they're going to go ahead and line them up here. We got our 2 mounted officials today. Will be Horton Schwartz and Julian Appleby, our 3rd man. Kevin Fawcett with the umpires LLC. La Indiana in the white jerseys, as we're going to have Michael Bigford, 2 goals, play number 1. Toro Ruiz, play number 2, 5 goals. Facundo Obregon, 6 goals. Jeff Hall, 7 goals. And Tonkawa in the green jerseys. Of course, Jeff Hildebrand, A-rated, playing 1. We have Sterling Gianico playing 2 on 3 goals. Sapo Cassette playing number 3 on 10 goals. And Julian de Lucereta on 7 goals, playing number 4 position. Here comes Julian de Lucereta on the move here on the first bowling. Number 4 in the green jersey. And right inside the 40 there, he leaves that ball behind. And, man, La Indiana's going to dodge a bullet here very early in, wow, not just on first bowling here. They bust loose Tonkawa, and they're very strong in the bowlings, as they have, with a 3-0 record. Tonkawa has been so strong. And La Indiana, I got to interview Jeff Hall before the game, and they said they're going to leave it on the field today. On the first knock-in of the game, Jeff looking for Ruiz and Julian de Lucereta on the breakaway play, ride-off, and a whistle on the play with 6:35 on the clock. So it looks like they're going to march this ball towards the scoreboard and drop that ball on the 30-yard mark. So it looks like uneven ride-off is the call. And Sapo Cassette getting over there very quickly to line this ball up for Tonkawa. Now, Sapo 100% on the short penalties, but he struggled a bit on the 60s. So only about 30% on the 60s. Jeff Hall and the La Indiana team 100% from the 2s and 3s, the same as Tonkawa, and about 60% from the 4s. So the 60-yard mark will be a game changer today. Here comes number 3, Sapo Cassette. Sapo on the undefended goal. He lob wedged that one right over the top of the flag judge, and first goal of the day will go to the 10-goaler, Sapo Cassette. Back to the center we go. And La Indiana, they played in, they went to a shootout, and they played against Colorado in the shootout. Colorado won the shootout, went 3rd place in brackets 1 and 2. I mean, in brackets 3 and 4. And they, Colorado and La Indiana went 4th. Now, on the ball's going to go all the way across here, and now back shot from, looks like Ruiz, and he's got Jeff Hall on the move. Now Jeff going to get out in front. Oh, Sapo Cassette coming from left to right. Jeff Hall dropping the hammer on the gray mare. And looks like they're going to line Toro Ruiz up with this penalty shot. So like I said, they'll mix it up. Jeff will take the penalty 4s. Toro will and Obregon will take the short penalties, the 2s and 3s. Said Tonkawa winning bracket 1 and being for the first place team, and La Indiana with coming in 4th place in brackets 3 and 4. So like I said, the cross bracket 1 and 2 against 3 and 4. A lot of quarterfinal games going on today. 4 games today, as Torres will gallop up to that one and exchange penalty shots. Now we have another game being played at this time, and that game's over on field 3, where Postage Stamp Farms will be battling against the We have two other games going on this afternoon. Back to the center we go for another bowl. And waiting for the umpire to get back here. Looks like Horton Schwartz. Our 12 noon game with Valiente against SD Farms. And our 3 p.m. game with GSA against Pilot. Now, on the bowl, and it's going to be La Indiana to win 2 bowl-ins in a row right here, and it's going to be Toro Ruiz. Toro in the orange helmet. Great ball control right here. Toro shot from the 60. That ball is going to roll just wide to the right, and we'll get our first knock-in for the Tonkawa team. So it looks like Sapo Cassette will do the honors here. And I'm sure that everyone's doubling up the ponies here, so you're going to see a lot of players switching their horses, changing the horses off, using the pit stop. Look at this. Sapo comes right at Obregon, and Obregon in the red helmet there is going to get whistled. And they must have been moving across the right-of-way there. As Sapo went in there and didn't really have an issue. He went out and put his mound in the air, so he must have caught Obregon crossing over the right-of-way. So they'll go ahead and drop this ball to center for a penalty 5 from the center. Little team huddle here for the Green Machine. As it looks like they're going to send Giannico downfield, and now Hildebrand taking a few words from the captain. Sapo Cassette. Sapo in the blue helmet. And Julian de Lucereta in the white helmet. Julian playing very well with wearing that number 4, 7-goal player. This ball gets hit all the way down in the inside, in the corner. Back shot from Toro. And here comes La Indiana, as it's going to be Obregon. Facundo in the red helmet slows it down behind Cassette. Everybody going forward. Jeff Hall out in front. Michael Bickford out in front. Now, the release. This ball is going to go by Julian and picked up here by Michael Bickford. Nice ride off here by Hildebrand. And the back shot coming. Oh, swing and a miss. Jeff Hall, though, too close to the play. Overrides. Sapo Cassette and Ruiz go to the loose ball play. No whistle on the play, as Ruiz will take this ball to the inside. Oh, and a hook on Toro. Mallets in the air. And you can throw a blanket over 8 players down in the coffin corner, as Toro is talking here with Cassette. And maybe on the hook there, Toro maybe caught a mallet. We'll let our 2 mounted officials right here. It must have been dangerous use of the mallet on the hook on Toro Ruiz. Looked like he caught him on the hand a little bit, or he looked like he lifted his hand up. So they must take advantage of every penalty shot today in these quarterfinal games. Looks like they're going to pass the stick right here. So Toro takes the 2s. Maybe just because he got hit on the hand right there or on that hook. They're going to go and pass the stick here to Facundo Obregon. Obregon 100% from the short penalties. Now on the 3. So I guess looks like Toro Ruiz is going to take the penalty 2s. Facundo Obregon will take the 3s. And then Jeff Hall will take the penalty 4s for La Indiana. I love the way they mix that up. But all players can hit from any line on this La Indiana team. Michael Bickford getting back very quickly to the throw in here. Pumped up, ready to go. I got to interview Michael before the game, and he said the same thing Jeff said. They're going to leave it on the field today. Tonkawa, unbeaten, winners of the Joe Barry. So if you're going to get them, this is the perfect time to get them in the quarterfinals, because this team gets stronger and stronger. They're well-mounted, Tonkawa. And, of course, Sterling Giannico on 3 goals, where we talked about him all month long, has played amazing at 3 goals. Now, Julian de Lucereta coming through from the number 4 position, and that's what you got to watch out for, because this 7-goal player will attack from the defensive part of the field. That ball's going to go just wide to the left on the near side neck shot, and with 2:16 on the clock. we'll have a knock in here for La Indiana. La Indiana across the goal mouth. And it looks like Bigford. I like that. Now Jeff actually switched it up. And now Michael's coming down the side. Here comes Obregon on the attack. 3 white jerseys against 2. Obregon's going to call Michael Bigford off. Sapo Cassette riding hard. Mallet in the air, but Facundo Obregon mounted up right here. Takes his ball to the inside, coast to coast. But that ball's going to roll just wide to the left. And now both teams exchanging knock-ins with 1:35 left here in our first chukker of play. 4 quarterfinal games going on here at the International Polo Club Palm Beach. Quarterfinal day. Win or go home. So every game today is a nail-biter. Now, Sapo Cassette elects to take this one across the goal mouth, and now he's got the offensive attack going. Hildebrand and Giannico going forward. Toro Ruiz is going to have to pick up one of Sapo. Nice play by Facundo Obregon, and this is what they need out of Facundo today. They need him to play strong defense against the number 3 in the green. Jeff Hall will drag this one into the corner. Julian de Lucereta puts the pressure on. Now Jeff and Julian back to the center. The 2 number 4s. Julian will win this battle, and here comes Tonkawa. Oh, yeah. Good defense here. Jeff Hall mounted up on the chestnut, and he's going to double up today also. Now, Sterling Giannico on the Baymare. Great ball control here by the 3-goaler. Hits that ball a little too far. Michael Bigford gets in front, and Malice in the air, and a whistle on the play with 33 seconds left here in our first chukker of play. So Tonkawa putting the pressure on La Indiana at the end of the first chukker. And they're going to go ahead and drop this ball at the 30-yard mark. So right-of-way violation is the call. The 2-man official will ride to the end line. $10 game. Poachers Firearms facing off against Colorado on field 3 at this moment. Postage Stamp Farm coming in second place, brackets 1 and 2, and Colorado coming in third place in brackets 3 and 4. There's the high flag as Sapo Cassette picks up another penalty, and the clock goes tick, 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 and that ball's still in the umpire's hand, and that'll end our first chukker of play. You're watching the 2018 Ilva Soccer Cup quarterfinals live on USPA Polo Network. We'll be right back after this commercial break. All right, welcome back to our second chukker play here. We're just joining our broadcast. This is the quarterfinals between Tonkawa and La Indiana. La Indiana in the white jersey, Tonkawa in the green. Tonkawa first place in brackets 1 and 2, and La Indiana fourth place in brackets 3 and 4. Cross brackets today. We have another game going on here at Field 3, International Polo Club Palm Beach, where we have the Colorado facing off against Postage Stamp Farm. Postage Stamp Farm, number 2 in brackets 1 and 2, and Colorado third place in brackets 3 and 4. We got them lined up here again. I love this. Both of these teams getting back to line up so quickly. We got a set of 2s on the board. So an even chukker in our first chukker play. Sapo Cassette's going to win this bowl in here. And now I like the way Obregon is putting the pressure on Cassette. They need a huge game out of Facundo Obregon today. And it is not an easy task playing against the number 3 in the green and that blue helmet of the 10-goaler, Sapo Cassette, Jeff Hall. And that's all going to start because of the defensive play of Obregon. Now, Hildebrand's going to get around quickly. Oh, 2 players come together right there. Facundo Obregon and Jeff Hildebrand of the 10-goaler, Sapo Cassette, Jeff Hall. And that's all going to start because of the defensive play of Obregon. Now, Hildebrand's going to get around quickly. Oh, 2 players come together right there. Facundo Obregon and right to left trying to make a near side play on that ball. And just mistimed it a bit. So they'll drop this ball for the penalty 5 for La Indiana. All right, Jeff Hall. He's going to put this ball all the way to the outside here, and Toro Ruiz will slow it down. Jeff Hall coming from the back. Now, Facundo Obregon. Good rotation here by the boys in the white jerseys. Nobody on Sapa Cassette, though. He's going to turn this ball around and turn the defense into offense for Tonkawa. Julian de Lucereta on the left side. He'll shut this ball down. Sterling Giannico going for the pass. Look at this chestnut mare of Julian. Oh, bad luck. And Facundo going to scoop up this mishit ball and drive this ball to the far side for Jeff Hall. Now, La Indiana like the pace of La Indiana here early in this game, as Tonkawa has been one of the swiftest teams in the Ilva Soccer Cup this year. They have a lot of horsepower. They like to play the game fast. Hildebrand will pull the team out in front, but La Indiana has got control of the pace, and here comes Facundo Obregon. Obregon, Sapo, nice ride-off by the 10-goaler. Man, when you see a 10-goaler going to a ride-off like that, you know it's going to be a busy day, as Sapo Cassette gets around quicker than Obregon, and now Hildebrand with his first breakaway of the game. Jeff Hildebrand, nice approach shot by the number 1. Hildebrand, check the shoulder one time, inside the 40. Hildebrand pulls out the putter. Oh, man, and bad luck there, as a great approach shot by Jeff Hildebrand. And Jeff having a great season. They use him in the front of the game, and he has been putting the ball between the posts right here. Just a little bad luck. And we'll have a knock-in here for La Indiana. Third knock-in of the game for La Indiana. And now, Jeff Hall. Jeff, miss-hit ball, and you don't want to do that. It's stop. Oh, look at this play. That's what I'm talking about. Jeff Hall steals the ball away on the near side from the 10-goaler, and now Jeff Hall, he's got a bit of a lead here on. He's got a hammer one. This ball's got eyes. Rolling just inside the red zone, and man, K. Golasso, number 4 in the white jersey, as Jeff Hall is going to go and change up his pony very quickly here after that run. What a steal by Jeff Hall, and then the finish. Man, this is going to go all the way down the end. What a game here early in our second chucker play. 4:20 on the clock, as looks like Obregon on a fresh one. Bickford on a Jeff Hall on a fresh one. They're going to wait for Toro Ruiz, and great teamwork there by La Indiana, as Toro came back at a nice pace, gave his 2 high goal players here, Obregon and Hall, an opportunity to change ponies. And look at this, Obregon, he's going to take advantage of being on a fresh pony. He's going to make Hildebrand work a little bit right here. Now, look at this, on the gray horse, Facundo. He overrides right there, but Toro now just playing the loose ball. Toro back to Facundo Obregon. Obregon inside the 60. He has a length on Sapo Cassette. Big neck shot. And, whoa, they're going to talk about this one. The flagger, that ball went straight up in the air. A lob wedge. So, no evidence there that the ball was a goal, so they must go with the call on the field, and the call on the field was wide. So knock in for Tonkawa, and here comes Michael Bickford. Bickford picks up the ball here from Sterling Giannico. Giannico trying to make the hook on Bickford. Now Toro Ruiz, and I love Toro, playing in between everybody this first 2 chuckers. He's not really on a man. You got Facundo Obregon and Jeff Hall and Bickford working very hard with the Tonkawa team. And it looks like Toro is actually floating a bit today. And it's working out here on the hook. Facundo, well done. Good D. Back shot coming, looking for Jeff Hall. He's got him. Now Facundo going forward on the gray mare. Toro going forward also. 2-on-1. Giannico all by himself, looking for the neutral play right here. But Giannico with a game-saving back shot right there with 2:29 on the clock. Jeff Hall still working this ball in, and a whistle on the play, and that'll stop the clock. Looking for the neutral play right here, but Giannico with a game-saving back shot right there with 2:29 on the clock. Jeff Hall still working this ball in, and a whistle on the play, and now Facundo Obregon with the penalty 2. Facundo and the worm burner. And right there, that shows you how they can pass the stick, as Toro was off, getting a new pony. And Facundo Obregon stepped up, took the penalty 2. So now Obregon has 2 goals on the day, 1 penalty 3 and 1 penalty 2 for the man in the red helmet. 1:58 on the clock. Tonkawa, they finished the first chukker with a goal, with a penalty shot goal. Let's see if Tonkawa can get another goal here. Up by 2 goals, 4-2 now. They're going to win this bowling right here. So Tonkawa, oh, well done. Good D here by Toro Ruiz. And now Jeff Hall and Facundo Obregon. Here comes Jeff Hall. Going to take it in between 2 players. Uh-oh, he knows he's mounted up right here, trying to run by Sapo Cassette. Back shot coming. And Toro, can he catch Sapo? Yeah, he cuts him off right here. Sapo goes back to the inside. Sapo releases this ball over to Giannico. Now Sterling all by himself with 1:18 on the clock. Giannico drags it over the 60-yard line. Giannico inside the 40. Yeah, and the high flag. And that's a great goal by the 3-goaler, as they're going to have to use him a lot today, because it looks like La Indiana has got Giannico, or has Julian de Lucereta and Sapo Cassette covered up on every play. Giannico all by himself right there. Great pass from Cassette, trusting the 3-goaler. And he got a lot of trust in Sterling Giannico. I got to interview Sterling. He said he feels very confident playing with this Tonkawa team, as they've been using him. Now it's going to be Toro and La Indiana to win this one. Jeff Hall makes the hook on Cassette. Julian de Lucereta takes that ball on the left side, picks it up. Oh, bad luck right there. As Facundo hits that into the umpire. Jeff Hall's going to turn this ball around, and with 18 seconds on the clock, let's see if La Indiana can finish his second chukker with a goal. Now, Jeff hits it a little bit too far to the inside. Michael Bickford, uh-oh, he'll override. 8 seconds on the clock. Sterling Giannico, I don't think he has time, but he'll be able to get this ball down. He's going to leave the ball. No, one more time for Julian de Lucereta. He'll swing and just gets a piece of that one, and that will end our second chukker of play. 4-3 now. Nip and tuck, as Sterling Giannico picks up his first goal of the day for Tonkawa. So we'll send everybody off to get some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back. This is the USPA Polo Network. Tonkawa against La Indiana in our first quarterfinal of the day. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Here we go. Getting ready for our third chukker play. 4-3 here. La Indiana in the white. Now, La Indiana, their trip to the quarterfinals, they were in bracket 4. And, of course, brackets 1 and bracket 2 played a cross bracket. They had 3 teams in each bracket. Bracket 3 and 4 played a cross bracket. There were 3 teams in bracket 3. 4 teams in bracket 4. La Indiana, they lost to SD Farms. They defeated Pilot, and they defeated Prestige Worldwide, and that's how they get here. They lost in a shootout for the against Colorado, and that's how they end up getting here to this. They got their 4th place, as they went for 3rd and 4th. Colorado and La Indiana. On the bowling is going to be, looks like Hildebrand. Jeff gets out in front. Nice approach shot, and Julian de Lucereta, but Jeff Hildebrand with the assist right there. So Jeff Hildebrand winning the bowling, gets it out in front, and then hits one to the far post. Julian de Lucereta, very quick in the saddle. He gets way out in front there. Finishes that one off, gets his first goal of the day. So tied up here now, 4-4. Back to the center we go. And it looks like everybody coming involved, crashing the bowling right here, trying to get the offensive attack. Now it's going to be Tonkawa to win that one. He gets back to other La Indiana. The give and go from Cassette to De Lucereta. Julian tries to get it back to Sapo. Bounces it off of Polo, and now his pony, and now Facundo Obregon's going to put the pressure. Facundo. Julian looking for Sapo. Jeff Hall is going to ride that one out, and Sapo Cassette is going to get caught here. But La Indiana will take possession here with 6:19 on the clock. Going to be La Indiana's 5th penalty of the day. 2nd penalty, 5, as Jeff Hall will work this ball in. Now, Facundo, Sapo taking out 2 players. He's going to win the possession here. And now, La Indiana had possession, and now they're going to give it right back to Tonkawa. So they'll move this ball to center. Both teams still have their challenges here for the third chucker. First half challenges. Remember the challenge system? Each team will receive a challenge, 1 challenge per half. If you challenge a call and you are right, you'll receive another. If you are wrong, you will lose your challenge for that half. We use the trigger early on to check and see if a goal was scored. You must have 100% ability to change a call on the field. Otherwise, you will stay with the call on the field, the instant replay official. Now, checking a few ponies out here. Looks like Jeff Hildebrand's going to go down, and they're going to let him get a new pony. So make sure safety of the pony is always first here. USPA standard, International Polo Club, Palm Beach. Looks like Michael Bickford is going to change his pony. Now, Tonkawa, their travels to the quarterfinals was, 3-0. Bracket 1. They beat GSA, Travieso, and Coca-Cola. They were the only team to go undefeated in the 2018 Ilva Soccer Cup this season. 13 teams entered. They broke the teams down into 4 brackets. In brackets 1, 2, and 3, they had 3 teams in each bracket. In bracket 4, they had 4 brackets. They played a cross bracket. Bracket 1 against bracket 2. Bracket 3 against bracket 4. Bracket 3 had to play an extra game. They had to play 4 games because of the 4 teams in bracket 4. They took the top. They ranked the teams in bracket 1 and 2, 1 through 6. They ranked the teams in bracket 3 and 4, 1 through 7. Top 4 teams advanced in each bracket, and they play a cross bracket. In bracket 1 and 2, number 1 team played against the number 4 team. In bracket 3 and 4, bracket 2 against 3, and vice versa, 3 against 2, 4 against 1. And now we have the stages set with our 4 teams that are battling today here on a beautiful Sunday in Wellington, Florida. Now on the penalty 5, it gets taken all the way down in the corner, but La Indiana's going to win that defensive play in the corner. Jeff Hall is going to control this ball for La Indiana. Down the field looking for Toro Ruiz. A little short. Jeff Hildebrand. Well done, Jeff. He was on the near side, switched to the offside, drags it forward, but Michael Bickford will get involved right now. Gets hooked right there by Julian De Lucereta, and now Tonkawa will turn the defense into offense once again as 2 players come together right there. Facundo Obregon hit it over the top of everybody's head. Hit it where you can't get it now. Toro Ruiz on the, wow, that was low. And man, Sapo Cassette timed that perfectly. Giannico right there behind him, but the high flag. And La Indiana will move ahead by 1 goal once again with 5:14 on the clock. Michael Bickford already back at the bowling again. He is ready to rock and roll today. Bickford, number 1. In the white jersey. He's been first to every bowl-in, and Memo Gracita, School of Memo Gracita, he'll tell you, if you're number 1, you need to be back at that bowl-in first to line your team out. Let's see if Bickford can get it done. That'll bounce off a pony. Toro Ruiz going to win this one. Big ball by Toro, and Jeff Hall will push Sapo Cassette. This is the strongest I've seen La Indiana play defense in any of their games this season in the Joe Barry or in the Ilva Soccer Cup. They are covering up every player on the field. Now, Michael picks up the ball. Big back shot. Nobody home, though, but Julian De Lucereta. 4:28 on the clock as Sapo Cassette will run the turn. and can't pick up the loose ball. Jeff Hall will, though. Oh, man, now Tonkawa putting the pressure on as Jeff Hall will get away from Julian, and now Toro. Ruiz, watch his kid work the ball. He is very crafty with the mallet. Shot on goal and the low flag. So with 4 minutes on the clock, now Tonkawa is going to dodge a bullet as La Indiana gets that ball inside the 60. Toro works it all the way down inside. Jeff Hall firing the next shot, but off to the left. Sapo. Cassette will work the knock in here. Cassette. I love it. Facundo. Not giving him any room to work. Juliane Luceretta, he knows that, so he's going to come in and help Sapo out. Mishit ball by Cassette. Jeff Hall with the mishit now, and Julian. Oh, man. Juliane Luceretta misses that ball, but Sterling Giannico fires it back to him, and now Julian has got 3 lengths on Jeff Hall. He overrides. Man, that's not like Julian de Luceretta. This kid, he is amazing with the polo ball, but he leaves that ball in the field. And now here comes La Indiana as Facundo Obregon is going to push Sapo Cassette all the way down the field. And look at this ball by Toro Ruiz. Hammers this one down to Facundo Obregon. Obregon leaning way back. Couldn't handle that ball, though, and Sapo now will drag that ball to the corner, and Toro's going to ride for the foul, but I love the non-call by our 2 mountain officials. Tumo, wow, there's some leather rubbing right there, but look at this. Here comes Sapo. Sapo. Looks like he's riding a stud horse right here on the bay. And, man, that horse can literally fly. Now, Jeff Hall out of the air. Sapo looking for to ride this one. Sapo, oh, man, Jeff's going to win this one over Giannico and Cassette. Sapo now will pick up the loose ball play here at center field. Cassette out of the air. Once, twice. Good ball control. Slows it back down. Now, Facundo Obregon trying to go in between 2 players. They're letting them play right here. This is great polo here in our quarterfinal now. Then finally 2 players come together, and they'll whistle that one dead. As Jeff Hall and penalty 2, Cassette and the high flag. Sapo picks up his 3rd goal of the day. All from the penalty line for Sapo. So they come back to the center now with a 5-5 ball game. 1:39 on the clock. La Indiana will be headed towards the south goal. Tonkawa to the north. And once again, Hildebrand and Bigford battling at the front of the bowling. Now, this one's going to get stuck in the middle. Gets dragged out by Julian and now picked up by Sapo. Julian working very hard with the man. I tell you, this Tonkawa team, they know how to adjust. They say La Indiana's going to be playing strong with us. So come on, guys. Let's raise the level. Now, look at this. Sapo Cassette. Uh-oh. It looks like... yeah, he's going to get whistled right here. Sapo, after his penalty shot, jumped on a fresh pony. And you know when he's on a fresh one because he drops the shoulders, the head follows, and he just buries it and tries to get a breakaway. He's going to go down and change again with 1:08 on the clock. Julian de Luceretta, he's going to change ponies. Toro Ruiz is going to jump on a fresh one. They're going to move this ball down to the 30-yard mark, or to the 40, for a penalty 3, as Facundo Obregon is going to get caught on the blocking foul. So Tonkawa looking to get their first lead of this quarterfinal. Cassette's been amazing from the penalty line. Looks like La Indiana, they're going to line up Toro Ruiz and Facundo Obregon. They're going to try to defend this one. Here comes Sapo Cassette. 10 goals. Cassette. Been playing an awesome 2018 season. He's tuned up. Sapo, hit it where you can't get it. He hammers that one about 100 yards. 40-yard shot. Hits it another 60 yards over the bushes here on Field 5 at the International Polo Club Palm Beach. And back to the center with a 6-5 ball game. 55 seconds left here in our first half of play. This might be good for La Indiana. They've been winning almost every chucker. They go into halftime them up. Might be a little too confident. They're a young team, but now they're going to have to get their head right. As Facundo Obregon, Sapo looking for a foul. No need for a whistle here. They got Bickford out in front. Oh, yeah, here comes Facundo. Facundo's got the horsepower. Bit of a lob wedge out of the air. Facundo Obregon. Now he'll take it inside Giannico, inside the 30, right in the red zone, and there you go, the equalizer with 18 seconds on the clock. What a ball game we are going on here. They will go to the tents, 6-6. This is going to be a great second half. We're going to send this to a commercial break, a little halftime break here, and man, I am ready for the second half. 6-6, very even game all the way. They're going to go to the locker room and get this worked out, and we'll be right back. You're watching the USPA Polo Network live from the International Polo Club, Palm Beach. Our first quarterfinal of the game, Tonkawa and La Indiana. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Welcome back to the second half of our first quarter final game. If you're just joining our broadcast, Tonkawa in the green, La Indiana in the white jerseys. What a first half we've had. It's gone back and forth. La Indiana, though, coming out very strong. Fourth place team against the first place team here. And, man, La Indiana, they're leaving it on the field like their game plan was. We're going to bowl in right here from the center. And La Indiana headed towards the south goal. Tonkawa headed towards the north. And 6-6 here. Tonkawa took the lead for a brief moment. And then La Indiana finished the game, finished the chucker off with Obregon picking up another goal. Here we go on the bowling. And this has been a very strong game with the man defense. Look at Hildebrand coming in here. He's even working hard. Jeff with a ride-off right there and a whistle. 6 penalties for La Indiana. So Tonkawa a little bit looser. 3 open goal, 3 goal shot penalties, 2 penalty fives. And now, here we go. Here comes Tonkawa on the move. It's going to be, look at Sterling Giannico going forward, but Obregon on the black mare. Wow. Big ball here, though, by Sterling Giannico, but that is great defense by the man in the red helmet. Once again, playing very strong today on the defensive side of the stick, and I think it's been a big part of the game here as Facundo Obregon has raised his level, playing good defense, and that's what you need to do against Julian de Lucereta, Sapo Cassette, Sterling Giannico, and, of course, Jeff Hildebrand. They've kept Jeff. He had 1 goal, he one shot a goal, and then he had 1 assist, but they're keeping him busy. Now it's going to be a back shot from Jeff Hall. Bounces off of Toro Ruiz's pony. Picked up here by Michael Bickford. Michael, that ball will bounce over the boards, and we're going to get our first ball out of bounds here in this game today. So both teams keeping the ball in play, and you might as well because you give up the possession right there. The umpire will bring it in 5 yards. He'll count 8 seconds. Then he'll drop that ball, and then the player has 5 seconds to put the ball in play, and here comes Sapo Cassette. Number 3, Cassette, and there he is, Obregon. Oh, look at this ball by Sapo. That ball had eyes as it hits the back of Sterling Giannico. Bad luck for Tonkawa, and this is going to be capitalized by Toro Ruiz, but Sapo hammers it back. Toro picks that ball on the move. This kid has got a great hand-eye coordination. Look at this, out of the air. Now he'll shut it down behind Sapo, looking for a player to go through. Look at the black pony. He gets by. Sapo out of the air once, twice. Que golazo. But Toro took 3 balls out of the air. What a goal by number 2, Toro Ruiz. 5-goal player. Like watching him play. He's an exciting polo player, and he loves the game of polo. He's done very well the last 2 years. Here we go. On the bowling. Picked up by La Indiana. Now Sapo. But, of course, Facundo putting the pressure on. Now Jeff and goes for that ball. And Julian de Lucereta, oh, a little bit of a bounce here. Field 5 has got, they played a lot of polo. Uh-oh, there's a bounce. 2 and a swing and a miss. 2 players coming together and missing the ball. And right there, Facundo Obregon with a great second effort here in the first half than I've seen in any game here at the International Polo Club Palm Beach this season. But it makes sense. It is a quarterfinals, and you want to have fresh legs under you 100% of the time. And here comes Toro Ruiz. Already has 1 goal here in the Ford Chucker. Toro looking the field over. Oh, yeah, gets by 1 player inside the 30, takes the bouncing ball, and cleared out of there by Julian de Lucereta. This is awesome polo with 3:45 on the clock. Here comes the green machine. Tonkawa, Jeff Hall, zone back. Great back shot by Hall. Oh, and now he's going to get caught for falling over the right-of-way. But both umpires have been very consistent here. Similar play to the one that is blue. Julian coming from left to right. Jeff Hall coming from right to left. Now, Sapo on the open goal penalty 3. Facundo Obregon and Toro Ruiz. They come across the center. But there's another one for Sapo. So Sapo 100% from the penalty line now. 5 penalties for Sapo. 1 goal by Julian de Lucereta. 1 goal by Sterling Giannico. And then on the other hand, we got 2 goals by Toro. Actually, 3 goals by Toro. And then 3 by Facundo Obregon and 1 by Jeff Hall. Now on the bowling, Jeff Hall for La Indiana will win that one. They'll bring this ball back to the other side, and here comes Sapo. He's got Jeff Hildebrand way out in front, and there's the outlet pass. Hildebrand, now Michael Bickford, he's going to go flying by Hildebrand, picked up here by Giannico, and a whistle on the play. It looked like. So, of course, where their trailers are, that's where their trailer, where their tent is, where their trailers are at. So the horses are already there. Sapo Cassette's going to ride up and just pop this one through and take the lead again here, 8-7 now, with 2:29 left here in our Ford Chucker play. Been back and forth on the bowl ends, about 50-50 up to this point in the game. Looks like Appleby on the far side will line them up. He's going to go ahead and look for a clean lineup here, as they have been fighting for possession on these bowl ends. And, man, you're going to get a whistle here. So I guess already 1 warning on the play. We've seen a couple times when the plays, both teams have converged on the bowler. Remember, no contact until the ball leaves the umpire's hand. And in this case, Appleby's going to drop the ball. And that's, yeah, they're going to clean it up now. Procedural-wise, most umpires, they'll give one umpire, they'll give a warning on that, and then they'll drop the ball. And right now, Cassette, look at this ball. He's going to launch this one about 130 in the air. Toro Ruiz will be back there by himself. Now, oh, they come together right there. Sterling Giannico's going to put it back inside the 80-yard line, and Julian de Lucereta takes it into the coffin corner. Tough neck shot. Picks it up on the near side. Julian trying to work it inside, and that ball will roll over the end line. And we'll have our first knock-in of the second half. 1:33 on the clock as Indiana will line up here. And Jeff Hall. Jeff. They've been using Michael Bickford to go to Sapo Cassette. They've been changing it up a lot. I like the way Indiana's using their set plays. Remember, those penalty 5s and those knock-ins are so huge. You got to have positive plays. Here comes Sapo, though. He's going to steal that ball away, and Indiana's going to dodge a bullet right here. As Sapo gets in between 2 Indiana players, steals it, that ball gets the breakaway, but off to the right side and not far from that near post. Jeff Hall. Second knock-in here of the Ford Chucker. Mishit ball. Toro's going to come back and help out here. And now Obregon. Facundo and the two young boys are playing very well together, Obregon and Ruiz. Now Toro, get this ball on the move. The little chestnut with the bald face. Look at that pony. Runs with his ears pinned back. Sterling Giannico out of the air. That's another game-saving back shot. Sterling has a few today where there are true breakaways, and Giannico coming in there and stealing that ball away from La Indiana. Now, Julian, he'll jump the boards. Leave that one on the field, and Toro Ruiz says, okay, thank you, guys. Now, Sapo and the penalty 3, the Sapo cassette put away, and that one penalty is going to put Tonkawa up 8-7. So we'll be right back after we get some new ponies, and this is going to be the chucker. Well, I think this chucker is going to end up deciding the game. Fifth chucker action. You're watching USPA Polo Network. We'll be right back after this commercial break. All right, welcome back. Fifth chucker action. This has been one of those games, and I'm sure we're going to see. Well, I'm going to. Every game today is going to be amazing. I mean, these teams line up. Valiente at 12 o'clock going up against ST Farms. ST Farms was second place in brackets 3 and 4. Valiente third place in bracket 1 and 2. And then our main event, 3 p.m., will be Pilot. First place in brackets 3 and 4 will play against the fourth place team, GSA, in brackets 1 and 2. All of these teams basically went into shootouts. Pilot, they beat ST Farms in a shootout, and they went first. Pilot went first. ST Farms went second, and Valiente went up against Postage Stamp Farms. Postage Stamp Farms. They went second place, and Valiente end up going third place in brackets 1 and 2. Remember the cross bracket. Brackets 1 and 2 played a cross bracket against brackets 3 and 4 in the quarterfinals. Here we go on the penalty 5 at the end of the chucker, and we had 2 penalties for Tonkawa in that 4 chucker, and of course it was Sapo Cassette, and that's how they get their 8-7 lead. Now Sapo on the penalty 5, he'll control this ball around the 100-yard line. Facundo Obregon, this is what he did in the first half. He needs to keep the pressure on Sapo Cassette this whole second half. Now Obregon, nice ride off here. Sapo's going to work the ball to the inside. Julian de Lucereta trying to get to Facundo. Facundo going to the speed stick. Sapo mounted up inside the 40. Well done, Toro Ruiz. That's a game-saving back shot right there. Now Jeff Hall hammers one to the outside looking for Michael Bigford, but Sterling Giannico, reading that play, gets to the ball before Michael, and now it's going to get scooped up here by Sapo. Cassette looking to want to control the ball here in the fifth chucker. He's grabbing every loose ball play. Sapo, he gets a hold of this one. Lob wedge out to the coffin corner. Michael tries to clear it out. Facundo Obregon has control right here. But once again, it's going to be a green player. And this one's Julian. Wow, Julian, mishit. Sapo and Facundo come together. Jeff Hall will slow the pace. Big ball to the center. Who's got the horsepower right now? And it looks like it's Sapo Cassette. Sapo switches to the near side. Nice ride off by Facundo. Toro Ruiz on the near side. Now back to the offside. Look at Julian de Lucereta pumping. Toro can't handle the bouncing ball. Michael Bigford presses in there. That ball will go over the end line. Yeah, and that's going to be a safety. So penalty 6 coming with 5:42 on the clock. Penalty 6, of course, is safety, like in the game of soccer when a defending team hits the ball over the end line. They give a corner kick in soccer. In polo, we bring the ball out parallel to wherever that ball rolls over the end line. The new international rules tournament conditions, the ball cannot be more than 40 yards from the center. The reason why is that now the players only... Jeff Hall, that's the first miss for La Indiana today from the penalty line. Tonkawa will hold this 1-goal lead with 5:26 on the clock. Sapo's going to regroup here. He's going to slow it down, and it looks like they're changing it up. Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's a little different. They're going to send Julian de Lucereta to the far side, and Julian, has room to work. Michael Bigford coming back. Oh, actually, Michael Bigford pushing on Julian. Sterling Giannico gets the pass from Julian. And Indiana will dodge the bullet again. As right there, I like that knock-in. Sapo he was using Julian de Lucereta to take a man for him on some of the knock-ins. Now he sends de Lucereta to the far side. Sapo hits one ball off the line, and that worked because the offensive attack for Tonkawa was very strong on the pace, man. They moved down the field quickly there. And now it gets stolen away here by Jeff Hall, but straight up in the air. Back shot from Sapo. Looking for Julian de Lucereta. He's got him. Julian slows it down inside the 40. Deep neck shot coming. And that ball looks like it's off to the right. And the flagger is going to keep his flag down here. Now, when you see the flagger keep his flag, and they're going to call that ball wide. So remember the triggers? We went over them earlier today. 5 triggers on the game. Check to see if a goal was scored. Check to see if a safety was committed that we just had. Check and see if there's any unsportsmanlike conduct on a play. To use the cameras to check and see any ride-off between a player or a horse. And also now the new trigger to check and see who hits the ball out of bounds. Sapo Cassette will get this ball out in front. Jeff, great second effort by Hall. Sapo wins that loose ball play. And another knock-in. This is going to be the 4th knock-in this half for Indiana. So Tonkawa shooting at the goal, keeping, as we say, the big numbers, those numbers on the back of Indiana in their face. You always want to see the big numbers. That means you're going to goal. If you're looking at the small numbers, that means they're coming at you. Toro Ruiz, this works for Indiana all day long. Oh, bad luck for Toro. Look at that. Sapo Cassette, good ride off there by Jeff Hall. That's a power ride off right there by number 4 in the green helmet. Now, Jeff Hall, he'll work this ball downfield. Oh, can't handle the bouncing ball. And Tonkawa will scoop this ball up. And Julian de Lucereta, number 4, will slow the pace and wait for Sapo Cassette to get in line. Now, Sapo takes Michael Bigford wide, and Julian de Lucereta will work this ball back to the left, now back to the center. Good ride off there by Facundo. Oh, back shot coming, miss-hit ball. 2 miss swings and misses. Now Jeff Hall moves it along, and Indiana having trouble. Sapo, 6 penalties on the day. Oh, that one hits a divot. Oh, man. And Sapo looks up at the sky and says, thank you. But 7 open goals for the man in the blue helmet. You do not want to put him on the penalty line. He's one of the top shooters here at the International Polo Club all season long. One of the reasons why Tonkawa went on to win the Joe Barry. Now, this is the largest lead that Tonkawa has had the whole game. Actually, largest lead we've had. This has got to be a goal as Toro Ruiz wins the bowling all by himself inside the 60, shuts his pony down, and man, this kid is going to goal as strong as I've seen him play this season. And this is what they need today. So they're going to bring him back within 1 here. 9-8 with 1:40 on the clock. Toro, he'll pick up his 4th goal of the day. 2 from the penalty line, 2 from the field. And everybody on both teams are going to come back at a leisurely pace. Sapo says, wait, guys, I'm coming. And there you go. Well, that did work. As our umpires LLC, they dropped that ball at the beginning of the chucker. Now these have been 2 of the cleanest lineups we've seen this whole game. Big ball downfield by Sterling Giannico. Overgone. Hammers that one to the side. It'll bounce off the pony. Who's got the horsepower right here? Looks like Jeff Hall and Sapo Cassette. Sapo, look at that angle on that back shot. And Julian de Lucereta will shut it down. Back to the center they go. Toro Ruiz makes the hook on Sterling. And now it'll be Facundo Overgone looking for Toro. That one will bounce off a pony. Good thinking Toro. doesn't want to foul right there. They leave it for Sapo. Facundo. And Julian de Lucereta, he's not going to get a whistle there, but Sterling Giannico steals it away, drags it to the far post, and Giannico, wow, very strong going to goal today, too, for the 3-goaler. That's going to be his second goal of the day, and this kid looks like he is very confident. So Giannico will end the chukker and push the Tonkawa team up by 2. 6 chukker action coming, 10-8. This is the USPA Polo Network, and man, what a quarterfinal we have been seeing here today. We'll be right back. Stay with us, our final chukker of the day. Welcome back to our 6th and final chukker. What a game we've been having here. This is what the quarterfinals are all about. And 10-8. Tonkawa, can they hold on here? Both teams did not use challenges in the first half. Both teams have challenges here for the 6th chukker. They might come into play. Here's the first bowl in. Great hook there by Sapo. Jeff Hall, whistle on the play. The worm burner looking for Bigford. Michael has not had a breakaway all game long. This is when you need it. Michael gets a piece of it. Now Facundo. Overgone with the tail shot. That ball's got eyes. Rolling inside. Toro Ruiz wins that battle with Sapo Cassette. Now Julian de Lucereta comes in there, steals it away. No whistle on the play. And Hildebrand and Jeff Hall. Jeff makes the hook and the turn. Here comes Toro. Toro Ruiz. Whoa, Sapo goes flying across. Facundo puts it back in the corner. La Indiana putting the pressure on Tonkawa here early in the 6th chukker. Now that ball will be on the boards over there. It's going to get turned around here. Facundo overgone. They get the penalty 5. Nice penalty 5 by Jeff Hall. Bigford with the breakaway. As Michael's been working very strong with the man today. Hasn't had a lot of breakaways. And now they're going to move this ball over to the 60-yard mark. So Jeff Hall on Gaviota, this chukker. The gray mare. He's played this gray mare in the first chukker. Gaviota was the difference in their final game of their preliminary matches as they needed to win. And Gaviota, Jeff scored a go-ahead goal on this gray mare right here. So right here, Gaviota, she's going to give him a little trouble. Oh, there he goes. He's going to get her back on the right lead. And here it comes. Jeff Hall, he needs this one. Jeff, that ball's got eyes. Yeah, and there's the high flag. That was a must-win, must goal. He put it away right there to make it 10-9. And that ball was, well, that was at a headed level. That was a possible defended shot, but Jeff, the ball doing about 120. And now back to the center. 10-9, 6:15 on the clock. Julian de Lucereta will win this bowling. Back shot coming. Bounces off the ball. Oh, Facundo doesn't know where the ball is. Now the give and go from Cassette to Julian de Lucereta. Julian can't handle the bouncing ball. Sapo's going to try to run this one out. Here comes Jeff Hall and Gaviota. Gaviota, this mare can literally fly. Facundo out of the air. Oh, no. Here comes Sapo. Michael Bickford's going to play zone back here. Sapo is going to drag that one all the way to the far side. Everybody going to the speed stick to get back on defense. La Indiana converging on Sapo Cassette in the corner. Sapo trying to take it in between 2 players here. He'll slow it down, leave it for Julian. De Lucereta shot on goal and the low flag. And now La Indiana will take possession of the knock-in with 5:25 on the clock. Jeff Hall. What play will they use this time? Looks like Toro Ruiz going to the far side. They're going to give this ball up to him. Facundo Oregon's going to go forward. Sterling Giannico, what a ride off there by the 3-goaler, and what a back shot as he's got Sapo Cassette. Jeff Hall gets stuck on the inside. Sapo inside the red zone. Jeff Hall, what a defending play right there by Jeff. And is the ball still on the field? And you get the high flag right there. What a game we've seen here today, as now the outlet pass over to Obregon. Looks like Toro Ruiz going to go forward here. Sterling going to win the ride-off. Nice bump there by Toro, as Julian, that one will bounce off of the pony, man, and this is going to be bad luck, as when a back shot, even though Julian de Lucereta backed the ball, it went off of one of the white players. So Tonkawa will take possession of this ball. Horton Schwartz drops the ball, counts 8 seconds, drops the ball, counts 5, and here comes Sapo. Cassette keeping it out in front. Oh, great. Oh, nice hook by Facundo Obregon. Everybody overrides. Now De Lucereta will work to the open space. Shot on goal and the high flag with 3:50 on the clock. 11-9. And this is going to be one of the biggest bowl-ins of the game right here. La Indiana. This is going to work in favor of La Indiana. Now Jeff Hall, get a hold of one, Jeff Hall. That ball's going to be inside the 30. Toro Ruiz, low Toro, his first time going to goal that he didn't connect. And here comes Tonkawa. De Lucereta turns the defense into offense. Sapo Cassette will shut it down on the stud horse. Now, Sapo going to leave this ball for Julian, and they need to rotate here, La Indiana, with 3:13 on the clock. Sterling Giannico will move it along a little bit. Sapo by himself on the near side. Great hook in there by Obregon, and then a whistle on the play with. Remember, you must be 100% behind a player or on the side. That player is playing the ball. Sapo, 100% from the penalty line here with the open goal. Penalty 2, Cassette. And that's going to give him a 3-goal lead now with 3 minutes left in the game. And actually only 2.5 minutes left in the game. They will not play out the 30 seconds if the score is not tied. La Indiana is going to get back as quick as they can, and I don't think you're going to see Tonkawa delay this time, as they're going to come back with the umpire, with the trailing umpire. So everybody back here for the bowling with 3:35 on the clock, 2 minutes left here before our warning horn. La Indiana needs to win this one. Sapo's going to get called on the turn with 3:35 on the clock. 2 minutes left here before our warning horn. La Indiana needs to win this one. Sapo's going to win the bowl-in and go directly to goal or get another penalty. So Jeff Hall, Toro, Facundo, and Michael all join together at the 60-yard mark. Jeff, who just made a penalty 4 on the far side. So he is tuned up. Let's see if he can capitalize. Here comes Hall. Jeff, that ball's got eyes, and it gets off Toro's mallet. Man, looked like Toro tried to put that one back to the end. Will stop the clock. So they're going to get back to center with no time off the clock, down by 2 goals. They have an opportunity to tie this game. This game is not out of reach. That is just worked. They're just lucky on this play that the ball was needed to be talked about, because now they're going to give this ball back, but it's going to be Giannico to win this bowling. He cannot connect on the bouncing ball. Back shot coming across the field. Michael Bigford cannot make a play. Oh, Jeff Hall, that's a good ball. Saves his ball. Michael Bigford now with 2 minutes left in the game. Huge back shot by Sterling Giannico. Toro Ruiz is going to get there. Open back shot, Facundo Obregon. Oh, it hits the umpire, but Facundo is going to grab this ball, move the ball down the field with 1:50 on the clock. Now, Facundo back to Jeff. Jeff Hall going to drag this ball to the far post inside the red zone. High flag, 1:40 on the clock. Still, they have time to tie this game up, as we have 1 minute until the warning horn. Wow, this is a nail-biter all the way down to the end. If they win this bowl-in and get an offensive attack, they still have time to tie this game. Sapo is going to be the last man back with the trailing umpire. Now they get back to center. Appleby looking for a clean bowl-in. 1:23 on the clock, and the whistle sounds. Uh-oh. We have a yellow flag on the play. All right, so now they get back, and remember, if we have the procedural play, if all players are on the white team are back at the bowl-in, the umpires may blow the whistle to stop the clock and wait for everybody to get back. But we have a penalty here, and I'll check on this. If we had a yellow on the play. So now Indiana will get control from the penalty 5 from center, 1:23 on the clock. They are going to play this one out here as Indiana has an opportunity to tie this game up. What a ball game we got going on here. Now, Jeff Hall, a little short, but he's got Facundo Obregon all by himself at the 80-yard line. Now, Facundo Obregon takes it inside the 60. Giannico comes over. Two players come together right there. Julian de Lucereta. Jeff Hall with the shot on goal. Steals it away with 30 seconds left until the warning hall. Facundo Obregon comes together right there with Jeff Hall and Julian de Lucereta, and the ball goes out of bounds for a knock-in with about 40 seconds until the warning horn. Actually, now 17 seconds until the warning horn, as now Sapo's going to drive this one down. It's going to hit Jeff Hall's mallet. Toro Ruiz, but look at this. Sterling Giannico steals it away, gets the ball downfield. 1 second left. There is the warning horn, and that's going to end our first quarterfinal of the day. What a game. What a last minute of this game. As congratulations to Tonkawa, the Green Machine will move on. As what an exciting game this was. Indiana, they kept fighting all the way to the end. And, well, they almost got it done. 12-11. That will end our first quarterfinal. So Tonkawa will move on to the semifinals. Indiana, they put up a fight all the way to the end. Wow, what a game. I'm Dale Schwetz with the USPA Polo Network. And I hope you enjoyed our first quarterfinal of the day, as Tonkawa will move on. And we are going to move to our second game of the day, as we have our 12 o'clock game with Valiente facing off against SD Farms. And then our final quarterfinal of the day will be GSA against Pilot. We will see you at our next game.